7:40 Monday morning. Got a lot done this weekend. Kind of funny. Got to go to work to get a little bit of rest, and then work's pretty exhausting as it is. But I got a handful of things to do today. Ben hasn't gotten a hold of me yet. I'm assuming there's not a whole lot going on. He obviously would call me if there was. But I got stuff that I do that I can kind of run around and get done. And then kind of see what develops from there. Now we'll probably go help Tony too. He's working on a pad project that's just kind of right across from our office. Gonna go pick up the RGN. It got a plate welded on it so we can set the bucket down on something on the excavators when we haul them, make it a little bit nicer, and then see what else comes up. But definitely brought cigars today, so probably have one or two of them. Made a bunch of cool videos on the lake. There's a boat called the SV Seeker, which is I guess they also call it the pirate ship. It's a boat built by people off the internet. Went and took a bunch of drone shots of that. It's really cool. Really beautiful, right at sunrise. So it came out very well. Well, I'm picking up the RGN. Not really anyone around to give me a ride, so I'm trying something out. Just gonna load my pickup onto it. We'll see how this goes. Well, in the new dump truck, gonna go run a load of gravel over to Tony real quick, and then we got the RGN ready to go move the 3. Jarrod decided to sleep in. Show up all late. Yeah. So now he's gonna slowly start training how to drive a dump truck. So not doing anything, so he figured he'd go with me for a quick round. All the way down. So I'm kind of teaching my voice crack. Keep going. So I'm kind of teaching. So I'm getting Jarrod to do everything this go around. Not doing too bad at it. There you go. Bring it closer to the front. Yeah, you can get that across.
I'm trying.
Just push down and then hit on the corner here. And it should pop right down. With your binder high like that, it's easier to pull the slack out of it because you're not lifting the binder. So, no, there you go. Pick it all the way up. I'll pick it all the way up so you don't make the mistake I did. There you go. If you pick it all the way up right now, you won't have to remember to do it. Now watch the trailer. The second the trailer starts picking off the ground, test your pin. So right there, it just touched the eye. Now, yeah, you want to go higher than that before you test that pin. Right there. Yeah, it just started to pick off the ground. That's when you test your pin. Just go 2.
And hold it for a sec. There you go. It's more than just all the way down. You want 100% of the weight of the neck off the cylinders and onto your keyway. So you want to hold it down, let it touch, and then just hold it down an extra couple seconds to do that. Now hook your middle one up last. And then pull your toes out from underneath the front of the trailer. Then reach over there and there you go. So the easiest thing to do is to push the collar all the way in, push it in to hold, and then pull the collar back on it. Now go back and flip the bags and the lights. And then we'll have to set a flag on the corner of that blade. Alright, so doing some running around. Dropped off the dump truck to get greased and have the brakes looked at. Now they're almost done with it. So we're in the work car, little bitty car that Ben bought to kind of tool around in. It gets good fuel economy. I was going to take the RGN over there and have that greased, but he said no. So now we're just going to go pick up the dump truck. Then we got to spread some rock and load up some dirty rock into the dump truck and then go get rid of it. That should be about the end of the day. Move the 5 earlier over to job site. Now Tony's headed over there to go jump on the 5 and work on it. So been a relatively productive day for not having anything to do today. Yeah, 19-year-old. That's all he has to say.
Something like that.
So what's the wisdom of the day? She's hot and single, she's crazy.
Pretty much, I mean.
She's hot and single, she's crazy. Wisdom of the day.
She's not crazy, she's not single.
She's hot and crazy, she's not single.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
If she's crazy and single, she's not hot.
Yeah. There you go. Wisdom of the day. Now I'm in the Granite. Pretty damn nice truck. Our full-time dump truck driver quit, so we need to end up replacing somebody to be in this dump truck, driving full-time. It's one benefit working for us. If you're just a dump truck driver and you don't operate or haul equipment or nothing, and you just want to be in a dump truck all day long, you get the real nice one. Granted, it's automatic, but this automatic's actually pretty nice. It's comfortable and quiet, and you know, it's pretty quick too. Automatics are quite a bit faster than the standards. And it's kind of a nice place to be, if you ask me. I don't particularly care just to be in a dump truck all the time, but that being said, when I am in one, I kind of like being in this one. Alright, we'll see how good Jarrod is at hooking the bucket back up. Pick it all the way up in the air. And then watch your locks go in. So go ahead and lock it. They're in. You can see them. That's why you pick it all the way up in the air, so you can see the locks actually drop all the way in. And then bring the bucket all the way down and see if it shakes off. No, just leave it up. And bring your bucket all the way down. Yeah, and it doesn't fall off, so you're good. All right, now I'm gonna get the red dump truck. We'll load this crap on it, and then I'll go dump it. We got to get all this stuff finished today. It's 4:30, so I have a feeling I'm gonna be here a little while. to finish spreading this B-stone and get everything out of here. So yeah. Jarrod going all slow, trying to keep the wood in there. He's brand new to this, so it'll take him a little bit to kind of get the hang of it. We're just picking up some trash is all and putting it in the back of there. You think he's gonna pick it up too high and dump the stuff on top of the cab? He's got it. That works. I don't know why I'm the ground hand today, but Jarrod needs to learn this stuff, so it's a good time to do it. Or just here in the yard. See, he's smart. He's not letting the bucket tilt all the way back. When you go up, you have to also tilt the bucket forward to keep it level, to not dump all the stuff onto the cab. And he's doing that. This is Jarrod learning how to sprinkle rock. It's an art form to it. So Jarrod's learning how to roll. Make a really long S. You go straight back and then start coming forward and then make a little bit of turn as you're coming forward. You went back, turned, then went forward.
So go back and turn.
No, just go straight back. Like I showed you, just go straight back. Then as you're coming forward, start overlapping your line. And then you'll hit your 50% here. You're going back and making a turn and then coming forward and making another turn. All you're doing is making a longer S. Your stick should only go one direction. When you go straight back, it should just turn a little bit to the right as you're going forward. You shouldn't kick to the left at all. You should just go straight and then start walking forward first. Then creep over away from that line. It's like when you're merging into the other lane, you don't go and like make an S into it. You slowly move into the other lane. That's all you're doing here, is you're in the left lane and you want to slowly come into the right lane, but you need to be in the right lane when you hit the edge of your cell. And then overlap the drum 50%. So you're only rolling half of your drum at a time of new rock. And then you're putting a third pass on the other 50%. Because you're doing one pass up and one pass back. So now you're putting 3 passes on every one. Then you'll come over faster and just start going back and forth faster for a 6th and 7th roll, and then you'd be done. But it's about productivity. It's what? Yeah, it's taking 2.5 hours. Finish rolling this corner out, then go over the whole thing until you think it's packed it and level, and then go set your roller up there and head home. I'd probably just go over it once and a lot faster. You're about the right speed for the first roll, and then after that you can go a lot faster because you're not going to really squish it down anymore. You're just kind of vibrating a little bit more solid is all. This won't pack unless we have a lot heavier of a roller and weather and time and stuff. All you're doing is making it so the trailers don't rut it up before the next rainstorm, you know. But when you're rolling faster, you can put a little bit more down pressure on it as well, and then you'll see a little bit more results out of it. But you should finish this in about 10 or 15 minutes. You know, so you can run up and down a little bit slower, probably one up and then one more up just to finish this little edge off right here, and then just run back and forth wide open a little harder with the vibrator on. And then that last kick was perfect. When you went back and you stopped, you rolled back onto the back of the track, and then you kicked over before it came back down. And it won't leave marks like that. If you stop real suddenly and then kick, it'll roll back and then kick and then come forward a little bit. You're not making it, you didn't make an S with that. It was one line and then a second line, straight line, you know? And that's what you want. But you're turning too much. Your roller should only come over like a quarter from where you were last at. And then that will put you at a little bit of an angle, so you'll drive, and right at the last minute, you should be 50%. So you should watch that line slowly walk over. Not what you're doing before is you'd go back, kick, and point where you need to go, and then just drive forward. There's no point to that. You should point, move over a little bit, move your line over to here, and then as you're rolling forward, you should watch your line move over into the center of the drum. You see? All right, I gotta go help her. That's why she came over here.
You're good.
She's like, you need to hurry up. And I'm like, all right, fine. But 10 or 15 minutes, you should be good. Drop the roller up next to all those implements, and then you could scoop your bucket up if you want, but you guys got to do it in the morning anyways. All right, man.